My name is Jim Henson, and I think Fraggle Rock is one of the happiest shows that I've ever been a part of. We always wanted to do a series in which kids could see our world in a more positive light. In order to do this, we decided we needed to create a whole new world. Now, the world of Fraggle Rock is divided into three major kinds of creatures. The first of these, of course, are the Fraggles. There are a lot of things Fraggles like to do. They like to explore, to swim, to have races, and they even work for 30 minutes a week. But mostly what Fraggles like to do is dance and sing. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Pass it on! When it's nice and bright, and it brings delight, let your heart choose right. Gotta pass it on! When it rolls real good, like a rollie should, then it's understood. Gonna pass it on!
When you're giving love away, love will come again to stay. And what you give is what you gain. When you pass it on, when I give a gift to you, I know you're gonna give it too. That's why giving's what we do. As we pass it on.
So this is another one of the species of Fraggle Rock. This is called a doozer. Now, if Fraggles live to play, doozers live to work. Doozers stand about knee-high to a Fraggle. They're a hard-working little folk. The greatest joy in a doozer's life is to get up in the morning, put his hard hat on, and take his place in the doozer work crew. Doozers mine radishes, which they grind up and form into a building material called doozer sticks. With doozer sticks, they build intricate crystalline structures all over Fraggle Rock. Beautiful, intricate structures which the Fraggles eat.
What are those little guys putting in these things anyway?
I don't know, but I wish I had the recipe.
Dream come true. That's what doozers like to do, and building is the doozer way.
They'll come from the east. They'll come from the west. They're coming to get you when you wake and when you rest. They'll come from the front. They'll come from the rear. Look out! They're coming to taste you and they don't know any fear. Yes, all their name is contagious, their numbers outrageous, they're wriggling and raging like worms, and it wiggles and squirms.
Wiggles and squirms.
I'm talking about germs! Clothesline's broken.
Well, I'll help you fix it, Boober.
But how? If I don't get those socks hung up soon, they'll mildew. There's not even any place to hang anything around here.
Oh, well.
Unless... yes, Wembley, I think you could do it.
What?
A clothesline. You'd be perfect.
Maybe a clothesline?
Yes, you said you'd help. Wembley, think of it as a calling.
Steve Whitmire joined Muppets during the Muppet Show days and has become one of our leading and very funniest performers. Steve plays Wembley Fraggle, a Fraggle who can never seem to quite make up his mind.
I just can't decide which side of bed to get out on. There's only one side you can get out on. Yeah, the left one. And everyone always says you should get out of bed on the right side if you want to start the day right. So, should I turn around and get out of bed on my right?
Wembley.
Well, if I get this straightened out, then I can decide what to do next.
Turn around and get out of bed. What a Wimbler you are.
I believe in magic words. I believe in love. I believe in buried treasure falling from above.
All the characters on Fraggle.
Tomorrow's gear for today's dog. This is the Clark McElford fully automatic dog feeder. It's fully programmable. Dispenses dried or canned dog food 1 to 3 times a day. 3. Oh, give me your dish bucket if we try this. See, I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes I forget to feed you. I get absent-minded.
Now, the Fraggles, the Gorgs, the Doozers, and all the characters on Fraggle Rock have a sort of a similar design look, and that's because they were all designed by Michael Frith. As head of design for the Muppets, it was Michael's task to create the first character sketches. Michael drew the 5 main Fraggles. He also created a complete look for the 3 species and the world they would live in. Our workshop had the task of turning the characters into 3 dimensions. Here, Tim Miller, the supervisor of the Fraggle workshop, works on one of our characters. Each puppet has a polyurethane foam interior with a fabric skin. The eyes are made of plastic balls with carefully focused pupils, which give them that Muppet look. Our workshop does a terrific job of bringing the Fraggles to life. And then we always have a lot of need for special characters. If you're doing a show like Fraggle Rock, you can't just call Central Casting, and if you want to get a toe tickler, but you can call our shop. Here you see a few of the more unusual characters our workshop has created. Them appear smaller in relationship to the Gorgs. We also use miniature Fraggles for this same purpose. Sometimes mechanical tricks are combined with video effects.
Oh, here comes the chasm! Oh, I'm flying! Oh, I made it! Whoopee!
And even if he makes it over the chasm, there's still a twisted cave.
Wow!
Here, Gobo doesn't walk through the tunnel, he slip slides through it.
Wow!
You'll have to figure out how this was done for yourself.
You said you could hear water in those rocks.
Taste it! It tastes like
A party! It tastes like a party!
Another key performer on Fraggle Rock is Richard Hunt. Richard plays a number of characters, principally Junior Gorg. Richard has practically grown up around the Muppets. He started working with us right out of high school. We're excited about some of the new challenges Richard has taken on, like directing an episode of Fraggle Rock.
Directing Fraggle Rock was the first directorial job I had. It's a lot different than just working the characters, because when you work your own character, that's the only thing you have to worry about. When you direct, you have to worry about your own character and everyone else's characters as well. It wasn't as much fun, though, as working Junior Gorg, who is one of the easier characters that I had ever developed, because he came a lot from me. He actually also came from two friends of mine in New York, a man I worked with at Muppets named Matthew, and a little boy named Robin. The voice of Junior Gorg came from Robin, because when he was a little boy, he started talking like this to me. And so I realized, hey, that's a great voice. This is the way Junior talked too.
Why, you? One of these days I'll get you, Fraggles.
Everybody wants some more. It's an old time to bust through. With a hey and a ho and I love it so. The good times to bust through. Everybody wants some more. It's an old time to bust through. With a hey and a ho and I love it so. The good times to bust through.
Put a little shake here and a little shake there, and then there's soup to spare.
With Fraggle Rock, we've tried to do many things. Initially, we wanted to tackle the idea of understanding and to convey that idea to kids. But then since then, we've tackled many of the other issues.
White, play me long. Let me be your song.
Music is just one thing that everyone has in common. We have things in common because we're all part of a global community. What we've tried to do with Fraggle Rock is to show how to look past differences and find reasons for all of us to help each other.
Comes drifting through. I say 1, 2, play me.
Rock! Rock! Rock!
We've broken through. Come on, give me a hand. Okay.
Are they all right? Are they alive?
Oh, the roof in there is caving in. Give me your hand. Come on, everybody. Let's push this greased up monster out of here.
The Fraggles even come to Sprocket's assistance when he's trapped in the Fraggle hole.
Okay, everybody, push. 1, 2, 3.
Gee, if you just tell me what a friend is, maybe I know what I'm looking for.
A friend is someone you miss when they're not there. Like now.
miss someone?
Monkey befriends Junior Gorg and at the same time explains to him what a friend is.
You mean 'cause I took you so far away you miss him? Gee, I'm sorry. You want a jelly bean?
By seeing how the various groups in the world of Fraggle Rock learn to deal with their differences, perhaps we can learn a little bit about how to deal with ours. Part of the philosophy of Fraggle Rock, I think, is contained very nicely in a quote that I once heard. I'm not sure who said it, but it goes, "We're not inheriting the world from our parents. We're borrowing it from our children."